President Thongloun Sisoulith and his Vietnamese counterpart Vo Van Thuong have agreed to enhance the time-honored friendly relations, special solidarity, and comprehensive cooperation between the two neighboring countries. The Vietnamese leader is in Laos for a two-day official visit on April 10 to 11 at the invitation of President Thongloun, who is also Secretary General of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party's Central Committee. It is the first overseas trip by President Thuong since he was elected state president of Vietnam on March 2nd. The leaders affirmed that they will work together to nurture, safeguard, and further develop the special ties in a deeper and broader manner. The Lao leader congratulated his counterpart on his election as the president of Vietnam. He highly praised President Thuong's visit, saying it would further enhance the special ties between Laos and Vietnam. Choosing Laos for his first overseas trip reflects the fact that the party and government of Vietnam place great importance on the great friendly relations, special solidarity, and comprehensive cooperation between the two countries, the Lao leaders told his guests. President Thongloun congratulated Vietnam on the achievements made in socio-economic development over past years. These have enabled the country to enjoy political stability and high-level economic growth, while the Vietnamese people enjoyed improved living conditions, thus raising the country's profile in the regional and international arenas. Through President Thuong, Secretary General Thongloun conveyed his greetings to the General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam's Central Committee, Vo Van Thuong, and senior leaders of Vietnam. The two presidents briefed each other on socio-economic developments in their two nations. They noted that their respective countries have enjoyed growing all-around cooperation ranging from national defense to security, foreign affairs, economics, trade, investment, technology, education, and culture. The two sides have jointly facilitated trade, investment, and transportation to boost their economic activities. The leaders acknowledged that the grant aid provided by Vietnam, an important aid provider to Laos, have been used effectively. Last year, the two neighbors jointly celebrated the 60th anniversary of diplomatic ties and the 45th anniversary of the signing of the bilateral Treaty of Amity and Cooperation. The two leaders agreed to push for the fulfillment of cooperation agreements and projects decided upon by the top leaders, ministries, and sectors from both sides. The two sides also agreed to maintain close and regular contact and arrange reciprocal visits by top leaders of the party, state, and mass organizations of both countries. The leaders underlined the need to educate officials, the general public, and the younger generation in particular about the great friendly relations, special solidarity, and comprehensive cooperation shared by Laos and Vietnam. President Thongloun, on behalf of the party, state, and multi-ethnic Lao people, expressed heartfelt gratitude to the party, state, and people of Vietnam for the invaluable assistance extended to Laos. For his part, President Thuong expressed thanks for the warm hospitality extended to him and his delegation. He extended best wishes to Lao leaders and people on the occasion of the upcoming Lao New Year, which falls on April 14 to 16. Mr. Thuong affirmed Vietnam's support for Laos' chairmanship for ASEAN next year. He informed his Lao host that Vietnam has prepared a gift for Laos for its chairmanship of the regional bloc of which the two countries are members, according to the press release. The nature of the gift was not disclosed. President Thuong invited Mr. Thongloun to visit Vietnam at a convenient time, an invitation which the Lao leader accepted. After their talks, the leaders witnessed the signing of memorandums of understanding on cooperation. They comprise an MOU on cooperation in technology and innovation between the Lao Ministry of Technology and Communications and Vietnam's Ministry of Science and Technology, and an MOU on cooperation in science between the Vietnamese Ministry and the Lao Ministry of Education and Sports. It is recorded that in 2022, the value of two-way trade hit $1.7 billion, up by 10% year-on-year. In February 2023 alone, the value of two-way trade soared to $147 million, an increase of 36% year-on-year. Vietnamese enterprises have invested a total of $5.36 billion in 239 projects in Laos, making Vietnam the third largest foreign investor after China and Thailand. In the field of education, Vietnam has extended great assistance to Laos for human resource development. Since 2010, more than 14,600 Lao nationals have graduated from Vietnamese educational institutions, and another 14,000 people are currently taking courses in Vietnam.